Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Star Wars Black Series action figure of the Mimban version of Han Solo. I'm glad Hasbro made this action figure. One, I just liked Han Solo in this outfit, so I think he deserves to have more than one figure from Solo: A Star Wars Story, so yay for that. And two, I just like the Mudtrooper design. I like collecting stormtroopers and all various other troopers, and this is just fun. Now, let's take a closer look at this figure because there's some pretty good details within it as far as like the armor. Here, let's go in for an even closer look. Just like the wear and tear on the armor. You can see like there's like that little silver kind of brushed paint on that, and also like the brown, so there's some dirt, there's some metal scuffing. The belt looks good, the wrinkling of the fabrics look really, really good as usual. The detail on his boots are nifty. Especially where it gets like lighter to darker, but there's some great wrinkling on his cape, and also some good wear and tear. There's some holes in the fabric. Very, very, very detailed cape, so I dig that. His armor on the front looks good. The little red paint for his little arm looks good. There are some interesting thingies about this figure, like the cape itself doesn't plug onto anything. It just sort of hangs onto the figure. It'd be neat if it plugged on, because it does get a little wibbly wobbly and want to fall off sometimes, depending on what you're doing with the head. Let's talk about this head. It's a pretty good helmet. It just clips right onto the figure's head. There's some good wear and tear on the sides of the helmet as well. The goggles do slide off. I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, there's some good dirty stuff on the helmet. It's a good sculpt. Yeah, this is made like a soft rubbery material, which allows it to just slide off pretty easily, and it comes off the head as well. It's tight in there, very tight. There we go. What we get? Han Solo's head in there. His hair is matted down, which is appropriate. It would be if it was under a helmet and he's getting all sweaty and dirty. In fact, there's a lot of light brown over this hair, which I think is supposed to be dirt. Good sculpt on the hair there. Decent paint on the face, on the lips and eyes. I mean, I don't really see the resemblance too much, but it's still a good sculpt. Now he comes with an accessory here. He comes with his gun. It's very nicely painted because it does have like silver kind of paint highlighting the gray, so it looks not clean, so that's fun. We also have the mask, which I'll plug on momentarily, but here's the close-up look at the little breathing mask. Well, not the breathing mask, but I think it's like a filtering system, because Mimban is very muddy. It plugs into the back of the figure here with these two little dots right there, so I'll go ahead and start doing that now. It's interesting. I tried putting this on a few times before I started the video, and here, let me show you. Well, let me just pull this off before we really get into the nitty-gritty here. There are these little, these little lines on the inside of the helmet that I think these little nooks are supposed to like kind of clip past, and I like the idea of it. Like this little groove here that would meet the line. It doesn't really seem to work out for me though. I've tried repositioning the chin strap so it's not directly on the chin, it goes a little further back, and still I kind of plug it in. It rests okay, but the chin strap seems to get in the way. I push the chin strap back. There's even a little nook inside the mask for his nose to like fit into, but it just doesn't want to like stay. Hey, there we go. That's the first time I got it. Yay. I think the key was explaining it to you guys on camera. So thank you for that. And then you can just have the goggles resting up here like they are kind of designed to, but you can also pull them forward over the eyes. Then you just get the basic Mudtrooper look, which makes this essentially two figures in one. It's a Han Solo figure, but it's also just a Mudtrooper figure. And that's pretty cool. I'm all for like 2-for-1 figures essentially, and yeah, the cape is a little bit of a tighter fit, which is good because I think it helps hold it in place. Now look at that. That is a cool looking Mudtrooper. I like this figure a lot. It's a fun design. It's got a very well defined trigger finger there, so there's no doubt that the gun goes into that hand. If you like Solo, if you liked the scenes on Mimban, then you can totally have this figure Although it'd be cool if we had like some of the other characters in their Mimban armor too, but still, it's got a nice presence on the shelf. I especially like when the goggles are down. Definitely looks kind of like a somewhat intimidating Imperial officer. Let me see if I can get this hand and that hand to hold the gun proper. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks rad. I think this figure looks rad. All the pieces stay on the head while I turn the helmet and stuff, so that's great. I was nervous that maybe the tubing would prevent that or the little mask would fall off, but yeah, looks super cool. I dig it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you want, you can follow me on all the social medias. Here are the links.